This is On the Pitch with TJ Picks. He's Tijuana Raf, the top soccer capper in the game. Tune in to see how he builds his plays and get a sneak peek at the winning strategies he shares with his VIPs.
Tune into On the Pitch with TJ Picks and Tail Tijuana Raf today. Como siempre, apuesta con responsabilidad.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to On the Pitch with TJ Picks, guys. Another podcast, another Thursday, another live episode. So thanks again to everyone that's watching live. Those of you who watch this later on, appreciate the support, guys. You're here for a reason, and that's for picks. We give leans out every Thursday night. And guys, these leans have been hitting 60% plus all time since we started. It's probably closer to 65, high 60% of all time when it comes to the leans, all the episodes that we've done. We had a 62% hit rate last week. A few weeks back, we had a 77% hit rate, 70% hit rate, 80% hit rate, guys. So you can see what we can do when it comes to the leans on Thursday, guys. Grab your pencil, grab your notepad. And let's get right into it, guys. We have a lot of soccer this weekend. All the big leagues are back, guys. Bundesliga returns, our favorite league. We got the French league. The Italian league is back again. England Premier League. You name it. The leagues are back. The Spanish La Liga, Mexican League, MLS. Guys, there's so much soccer right now. NFL's right around the corner, too. We will give some NFL picks here and there. So stop missing out. Get on board right now. Get your pencils out. And let's get right to it, guys. We're going to start Friday soccer action in the French League. We have one game in the French League, and that's PSG. PSG at home versus Angers, guys. PSG, they did have a game last week. They only won 1-0, guys. It didn't look too great. PSG was our cash cow last year. Every time they played, we took them goals. We took them to win. We took them team total. Last game, though, in their first game of the season, they only won 1-0 versus Nantes. Didn't look that great. Angers had their first game last week as well. And they beat Paris FC, I believe. Yes, Paris FC. Paris FC, guys, is a new team, so don't get those guys confused with PSG. Paris FC has moved up from the second division. Angers beat them. So, guys, PSG is a big favorite here, -1-1-1-1. You know what, guys? We're going to say that PSG at home does bounce back against weaker competition. And you know what, guys? We're going to go with the over 1.5 goals first half. Give me the over 1.5 goals first half in the PSG game versus Angers. That's going to be our first Friday game in the French League. That's going to be the only game on Friday for the French League. So let's move on to La Liga, Spain, where we have Real Betis at home taking on Alaves in the Spanish League. Alaves coming off a 2-1 win in their first game in the La Liga, and that win 2-1 was a victory over Levante, guys. That was a 2-1 win. They were plus 108 favorites to win that game. Real Betis in their first game had a draw versus Elche. That was a 1-1. You know what, guys? Give me the over 2 goals. The line's probably going to be 2 goals. Give me over 2 goals in Betis versus Alaves, guys. I think both teams can score, and we can get an over here in La Liga Spain for Friday. Next up, guys, we go to the England Premier League, guys. England Premier League, West Ham at home taking on Chelsea, guys. West Ham, terrible first game. They played against one of the upcoming teams that first time in the EPL in a long time, Sunderland, and West Ham looked terrible, guys. West Ham wasn't that great of a team last year either. They were fighting relegation. They didn't get relegated, but they got beat by a team that got brought up by the relegation, guys. Sunderland 3-0. West Ham looked awful. They're at home, though. Chelsea, on the other hand, had a 0-0 versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is a good team. Nothing great in this game. 0-0. Chelsea's a minus 160 favorite. They start about minus 145, minus 150, so it has been going up a little bit. Chelsea realistically should be like a minus 190, minus 200. It is Freaky Friday, guys. This is screaming trap all over it. But, guys, you know what? I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with the better team and just say keep it simple. Chelsea money line. The line is a little scary, though, because it should be minus 190. But we're going to go with Chelsea money line here on the road, especially after not getting a win in the first game, getting a draw, to take down a West Ham team that looked awful versus Sunderland. So give me Chelsea money line. Chelsea money line. I know it's scary because it's Freaky Friday, so be cautious, but that's what we're going with. Next up, guys, the Bundesliga is back. Our favorite league. Just remember, it is Freaky Friday. Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, minus 455, taking on RB Leipzig, guys. The line total is going to be high. It's going to be a high total goal line. But you know what, guys? We're going to go with it, even though it's Freaky Friday. It's scary. It is the first game of the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich should win. They are at home. RB Leipzig, can give up a lot of goals. They can score as well. The last head-to-head between the two teams was a 3-3 draw. Prior to that, they had a 5-1 Bayern Munich win. The last 4 games have been over 3 goals. Super Cup 5 games ago was a 3-0 Leipzig win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 6 games these guys have played have seen 3 or more goals, guys. We got to go with the over goals. Give me over goals and Bayern Munich, RB Leipzig. Bayern Munich for the win. So then we're going to move on, guys. That's the only game in the Bundesliga going on Friday. So Bundesliga is only one game. No MLS on Friday, but we do have the Liga MX, guys. Mexican soccer on Friday. Takes us to Juarez. Juarez versus Santos. Santos in 8th place. Juarez in 14th place. Juarez has only scored 4 goals in 5 games, conceded 6. Santos, 8 goals scored, 8 goals conceded. Santos coming off a 3-2 loss to Cruz Azul. Prior to that, they beat Chivas 1-0. Juarez coming off a 2-1 win over Chivas, but prior to that, they lost to Toluca. You know what, guys? I got to go with the Juarez money line here. Give me Juarez money line. Next up, we have Querétaro, Atlético San Luis, plus 186 for Querétaro. Atlético San Luis, plus 129. Last game, Querétaro did tie 3-3 versus Atlas. They were showing some sparks, some ability to score there. San Luis did beat Puebla 2-0. San Luis is a better team here, but Querétaro has shown they can score. They're coming out of the bottom. Give me both to score here in Querétaro and San Luis. Based on the lines, we got to go with the both to score. Next up, we have Chivas, who haven't been playing great, versus Tijuana, who also haven't been playing great. Tijuana at home, plus 180. Chivas, plus 145. Tijuana in 7th place. After 5 games, 7 goals scored, 6 conceded. Chivas, 16th place, guys. They'd be in the relegation zone if we were having relegation, but they haven't been having relegation Liga MX in quite a while. They're in the bottom 3 teams there. 4 games, they scored 5, conceded 7. 2 terrible teams. Tijuana at home, the better team. Chivas favored is slightly a little bit higher. I got to go both to score. Give me both to score. Club Tijuana versus Chivas. That'll do it, guys, for Friday soccer action. Let's move on to Saturday, August 23rd. We are going to start off in the Major League Soccer. Major League Soccer. We're going to start with Philadelphia Union, Chicago Fire, guys. We got to go both to score in that game. Give me both to score. Philadelphia Union, Chicago Fire. Next up, DC United versus Miami, Inter Miami. Give me Inter Miami money line minus 104. Minus 104. Next up, Columbus Crew versus New England Revolution. Give me the Columbus Crew money line. Cincinnati, New York City FC. Give me both to score. Cincinnati, New York City FC. Nashville versus Orlando City. I got to go both to score. Give me both to score in Nashville versus Orlando City. LAFC versus Dallas. Give me LAFC money line. Real Salt Lake, Minnesota United. We got to go both to score in Real Salt Lake, Minnesota United. LA Galaxy, Colorado Rapids. Give me over 2.5 goals. Over 2.75 if it's a high line. Final game of the MLS on Saturday. Give me San Diego FC money line to take down the Portland Timbers in San Diego. San Diego FC, guys, going to continue the hot streak. Give me them for the win. That takes us, guys, to the England Premier League. England Premier League for Saturday. Manchester City versus Tottenham, guys. Give me over goals. Manchester City, Tottenham. Brentford versus Aston Villa in the next game. Aston Villa coming off a 0-0 draw. Brentford losing 3-1. This one's going to be a little bit tricky here. Last time the two teams faced off against each other, Aston Villa won 1-0. Brentford coming off a 3-1 loss to Nottingham Forest. Aston Villa had a 0-0 versus Newcastle United. Not that exciting. You know what, guys? I'm going to go both to score here. Give me both to score. Brentford, Aston Villa. Next up, we have Bournemouth versus the Wolverhampton Wolves. Bournemouth coming off a 4-2 loss. Wolves, a 4-0 loss. Wolves lost to Manchester City. Bournemouth lost to Liverpool. You know what, guys? Both these teams are going to bounce back and get a goal here. Give me both to score. Bournemouth, Wolves. Give me over goals. Bournemouth versus Wolves. Both have bad defenses. Played against strong teams in the first match. They're playing against themselves. Weak defenses, guys. Give me goals. Bournemouth, Wolves, both to score. Over goals. Next, we have Burnley versus Sunderland, guys. Burnley versus Sunderland. Two of the teams that have come up this season from the bottom. Burnley coming off a 3-0 loss to Tottenham. Sunderland, surprising win over West Ham, guys. This is at Burnley, though, guys. Sunderland is the dog. I would say that I like Sunderland better here at the money line. They're plus 251, but I got to go with both to score here. Two up-and-coming teams just moved up to the top division. Both are hungry. Burnley coming off a big loss. Sunderland, big win. Give me both to score. Burnley versus Sunderland. Then we have Arsenal taking on Leeds. Leeds coming off a 1-0 win over Everton. Arsenal 1-0 win over Manchester United. This one, we just got to keep it simple, guys. Give me Arsenal money line. It's juicy. Parlay that up with another juicy grandma pick. Arsenal money line here. That'll do it for the England Premier League, guys. Let's go to La Liga Spain. La Liga Spain for Saturday, Mallorca versus Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo coming off an 0-2 loss. Mallorca, a 0-3 loss. Mallorca plus 189. Celta Vigo plus 159. Second game These teams are hungry. They haven't scored yet. They will score today on Saturday. Mallorca, Celta Vigo. Give me both to score. Next up, we have Atletico Madrid minus 417 versus Elche plus 1388. And their last game, Atletico Madrid lost to Espanyol 2-1. Elche 1-1 versus Real Betis. Guys, I like the goals here. Give me over goals in Elche versus Atletico Madrid. Give me Atletico Madrid money line. Next up, we have Levante versus Barcelona. Barcelona minus 385 versus Levante. Levante had a loss with Alaves 2-1. Guys, this is going to be an easy win for Barcelona. Barcelona money line piece here minus 385. Use that as a grandma parlay as well. Parlay with something else nice and juicy. Possible parlay with Arsenal there. Maybe we'll look at that later on. You know what, guys? We do have the Serie A Italy soccer back. First day. We're going to go to the first games. Genoa versus Lecce. Genoa versus Lecce. Genoa plus 102. Lecce plus 314. Lecce, last time the two faced off was Genoa 2-1 win over Lecce. This is the first game of the Italian season. Plus 102, Genoa, Lecce, plus 314. Give me both to score, Genoa and Lecce. Sassuolo versus Napoli, guys. Got to go Napoli money line. Napoli money line minus 175. Then we have AC Milan versus Cremonese. AC Milan, money line piece there, minus 300. Give me AC Milan to win this game. AS Roma, Bologna, guys. Give me AS Roma money line. That takes us to the Bundesliga, guys. Bundesliga for Saturday. Heidenheim versus Wolfsburg. Give me both to score, guys. Both to score. Heidenheim versus Wolfsburg. Berlin, Stuttgart in the next game. Give me another both to score. Berlin, Stuttgart. Freiburg, Augsburg. Freiburg minus 125. Give me Freiburg money line at minus 125. Eintracht Frankfurt, Werder Bremen, both to score, guys. Going to be a good day for both to score in the Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen, Hoffenheim. Give me Bayer Leverkusen money line. St. Pauli plus 353. Dortmund minus 135, guys. Trippy line there. Dortmund should be favored higher there. St. Pauli is at home. Give me both to score. St. Pauli versus Dortmund. This takes us to the MLS. Actually, we already did the MLS. We're going to go to the Liga MX, guys. Liga MX for Saturday. And we're going to go to Leon. Leon at home versus Pachuca. Pachuca plus 115. Leon plus 230. Leon, Pachuca, last time they played, Leon won 2-1. Leon coming off a win over Necaxa 1-0. Pachuca just got defeated in the League's Cup 2-1. They'll be traveling. They'll be a little tired. They are the favorite team, plus 115, but because of their jet lag, being a little bit tired, coming back to Mexico after playing the League's Cup. Give me both to score. Leon versus Pachuca. Monterrey versus Necaxa. We're going to go over goals in Monterrey versus Necaxa. Mazatlan versus Tigres, guys. Tigres for a bounce back win after getting beat up by America. Cruz Azul versus Toluca, guys. We got to go both to score in Cruz Azul versus Toluca. All right, guys, that's going to do it for Saturday soccer action. Let's give you guys a parlay, guys. Parlay for Saturday. All right, guys, the parlay for Saturday is going to be Barcelona money line and AC Milan money line, guys. Barcelona money line, AC Milan money line. That's going to be your grandma parlay for Saturday. We're also going to do an over parlay. For Saturday is going to be Eintracht Frankfurt, Werder Bremen, over 2.5 goals. And we're going to parlay that, guys. with the LA Galaxy and Colorado Rapids from the MLS. LA Galaxy, Colorado Rapids over 2.5. Parlay that with Eintracht Frankfurt, Werder Bremen over 2.5. 2 parlays for Saturday, guys. Next up, we're going to go to Sunday, guys. Sunday soccer action. We're going to go to the MLS, USA Soccer, MLS, Major League Soccer. We got Atlanta United hosting Toronto. We're going to go Atlanta United money line. Next, we got Charlotte FC, New York Red Bulls. Guys, give me both to score. Charlotte FC, New York Red Bulls. Next up, Seattle Sounders versus Sporting KC. Give me over 2.5 goals. Seattle Sounders and Sporting KC. For the Premier League, guys, we go to Everton and Brighton. Give me both to score in Everton and Brighton. Then we go to Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. Crystal Palace plus 137, Nottingham Forest plus 212. Give me another both to score here in Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. Final game in the England Premier League, Fulham versus Manchester United. Fulham coming off a 1-1 draw versus Brighton, and Manchester United a 1-0 loss to Arsenal. You know what, guys? I did like what I saw from Manchester United in the first game, even though they weren't able to get a goal. Fulham, on the other hand, did tie Brighton, but it was at the very end, guys. They were losing 1-0 in the 55th minute. They tied in the 96th minute. And Manchester United, can't just trust them. I do feel they will get the win here, Manchester United, but I got to go with the safer play. Give me both to score. Fulham, Manchester United in the final game for Sunday in the England Premier League. Next up, we go to Serie A, Italian League, Cagliari versus Fiorentina. Give me both to score in Cagliari versus Fiorentina. Followed up by Como and Lazio, guys. Give me over goals in Como and Lazio. Atalanta versus Pisa, guys. Atalanta moneyline favorite there. Give me Atalanta in the first game of the Italian Soccer League. Juventus minus 238 versus Parma. Give me Juventus moneyline, guys, there as well. La Liga Spain, guys, for Sunday. Osasuna versus Valencia. Give me both to score in Osasuna versus Valencia, Spanish La Liga. Real Sociedad versus Espanyol. We're going to go over goals in Real Sociedad versus Espanyol. Villarreal versus Girona, guys. Girona looked awful. Give me Villarreal moneyline. Real Oviedo and Real Madrid. Real Madrid didn't look that great. They got a win. Give me Real Madrid moneyline for that game there. Mexican Soccer League. For Sunday, 2 games. Pumas Pueblas, guys. Pumas Pueblas. Give me both to score. Pumas Pueblas. And Atlas Club America. Give me over goals in Atlas America. And give me Club America money line for the win, guys. French League. We're going to skip the French League on Sunday and go straight to the parlays, guys. The parlays for Sunday. I got to get you a couple parlays there. Grandma parlay for Sunday. Give me Real Madrid money line versus Villarreal money line. Real Madrid, Villarreal, parlay those two up, grandma style. That's your parlay for the Spanish La Liga. One more grandma parlay, guys. Serie A, first game of the Serie A Italian competition. The 2 big dogs, parlay them up, grandma style. Atalanta money line and Juventus money line, guys. NFL's right around the corner. We will be having some NFL picks. That's what's going to be exciting too. I know you guys are all ready for the NFL action. That's right around the corner. You know what? I think we did forget that we do the Bundesliga. Let me double check. From Germany, did we do the Germany Bundesliga? No, we didn't. 2 games in the Bundesliga, guys. 2 games in the Bundesliga. Mainz versus Köln, FC Köln. We're going to go both to score in Mainz versus Köln. Then we have Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Hamburger, who's coming on up. We got to go over goals in this one, guys. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Hamburger, both to score. Guys, that'll do it for Sunday's Soccer Action. Gave you guys 2 parlays, 2 grandma-style parlays. Gave you guys a lot of leans. Let's get excited. Big weekend, top soccer leagues, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is where we have the most fun. I think college football is back too. So let's get on board, guys. Thanks again for following us here on the podcast. Remember to take notes. If you're watching this live, thank you. If you're watching the recorded episode, thank you too. There's an easy way to support what I do. Like, comment on my posts, reels, guys. Appreciate the support. If you want the big bucks, guys, get in on the VIP specials right now for anybody that wants to join. Hit me up. I got you. Give you a very good deal for the rest of the month or an early special deal so you could have the rest of August and September. Let's go, guys. Thanks again for your support. I'm out.
This is On the Pitch with TJ Picks. He's Tijuana Raf, the top soccer capper in the game. Tune in to see how he builds his plays and get a sneak peek at the winning strategies he shares with his VIPs.
Tune into On the Pitch with TJ Picks and Tail Tijuana Raf today. Como siempre, apuesta con responsabilidad.